That's sad.
I know.
I guess we're talking about Norse mythology? I'm so confused.
Just information. Has a sellsword passed through here? Grey hair.
Now you mention it, there was a young man with salt in his mane sneaking around out there a while back.
Which way did he go?
How am I supposed to know? Bug it off down the road, I expect. Now why don't you do the same and leave me be?
Well, let's go this way. I just need to know what topic we're talking about. That's mostly my own thing, you know?
Straight home now.
We don't want any trouble.
Neither do I. I'm looking for someone. A grey-haired mercenary.
Well, we haven't seen him.
Yes, we have. We saw him climbing up the rocks. Those ones, over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
They probably eat a lot more than that.
Quite enough already.
I only told him what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
I have no clue how to get over here. Oh, probably over here.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
It's pretty far, damn far place to do that. Oh, yep, goblins. Little pesky little creatures.
I think we found our thieves. They don't look happy to see me.
I am...
Let's get this over with.
Stop! Don't kill him, he's just protecting his home.
Joseph? So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know what that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems, or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in the area and the mystery practically solved itself. I
Coblin's
soon found
pretty
that cozy little
chill.
homestead and all the missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me. The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die protecting it. They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself, back when times were hard.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be fool enough to risk their necks in Bocklad.
I'm impressed. I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing pitchforks. Not now this lot have sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Huh. So I'm assuming we're still talking about your D&D character. Still, okay.
Daddy, I'm hungry.
Okay. Okay,
Joseph's fine.
I was like, what are we talking
He's
about?
tied up a few loose ends.
That's a weight off my shoulders.
He certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph. And if he says there'll be no more thieving, that's good enough for me. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Here, for your troubles.
There's one more side quest up here. But I need to go buy some stuff from you? Yeah, you.
What are
No.
you looking for?
Still not as good as Excalibur. You know, every time I hear Excalibur, I think,
Many thanks.
I think of, Excalibur from, Soul Eater. It's like, fool! It's like, okay, okay. But at least you also told me that we're talking about Norse mythology, because I'm like, what are we talking
I want
about?
to know right away. Bad news.
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with.
What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking?
I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire. And most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats.
So I've heard.
Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a gentleman of taste. A gentleman who might sympathize with my predicament, perhaps? Would you pass the good news to a few friends of mine? I'll give you a little something for your time, of course.
That sounds...
Sounds simple enough.
So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. 3 of the finest fellows in Boklad, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something.
I'll be right back.
Bearer of good news. This one's closer.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't suppose that's you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Look at me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from Sambrek.
From the Empire to Boklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Out of my sight, wretch! I've no use for a...
Man, you're just mentioning all the history stuff.
Jug of snake spit for the road. The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Boklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from Sanbrek, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
That is definitely an interesting whole lore with your character.
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of that wine.
I know, right? Not that story, but the vibe. That makes sense, right? You're taking inspiration from a story from Norse mythology, and you're going to make it your own. That's what you're doing. It's like how some people set up D&D campaigns in different universes. You're pretty much doing the same, just with a character.
I spoke to your friends. They'll be along soon.
That's fantastic news. Thank you kindly. It's been a while since we all sat down together. And the way I see it, that wine is as much theirs as it is my own.
How so?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Boklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right. I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A Gotan 66. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside.
A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the three pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous in many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a true word spoken.
Got bread, got meat, damn. Also, I will address that after this is done. It's pretty much done. How do you make a tricky character that's super smart but never expects anything?
Out of my sight, wretch.
I'm trying to think like of anime characters and stuff like that that might fit that description, so you can kind of look at them. Or maybe even a video game character. But in my opinion, I have no clue how you do that. You can make a tricky character that's super smart, but try and do something that's, you know, never expected, then, you know, trying to get comfortable.
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo, too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss L's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. This hard work
Awesome.
And the pay isn't half what we got from the stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fit.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well, eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer. I'm gonna save up all my gil and get you to make me a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Hell yeah.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
But mercenaries.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go destroy this next mother crystal. Oh god, what's happening over here? Is the bitch still in here? No, oh, Joshua and Dion, okay.
I'm quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima.
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance speaks his own mind.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dhalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
Though not by Hugo Kupka, thanks to Ultima's machinations. I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may.
Oh, he has the flower that his father gave him.
What do you know of my blood?
Oh, we're going back to this. Hey, look, it's the bitch again. Plasmoid or Emerald Dragon porn? That's where you currently?
Of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
I would call her a bitch, but you know. I fucking hate her so much.
Of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness.
Remind you, sees the reason why all this whole thing is happening.
Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash, till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. I don't know how much you've seen. I did post like the first few episodes on YouTube. But sees a reason why we're literally in this position that we currently are.
That has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, and as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together, and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
Every time I see Joshua, I always see Cole Sprouts from Sweet Life and Zack and Cody. He looks like him too.
My prince. Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you.
He needed that from him.
And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the Empire restored.
Good. But yeah, like, sees literally the reason why this. Now, the blight is the blight, and that's just gonna eat up the world anyway. But that's mostly because of the mother crystals are soaking up all the ether. So that's not her fault. So that's the one thing that's not her fault. Now, C is a royal bitch, but it makes me wonder if C is like that to be like that, or if Ultima is taking control of her. That's been my biggest question of, like, is C like this to be like this? Or is he being controlled? And yes, I'm continuing. I'll split the video, the VOD, into 2 parts. Goes outside.
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
Right.
They're afraid. They turn to drink to forget their fears.
Anything you want to forget?
The harbor is empty, and half the market stalls too. The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge.
It looks like I have fire coming out of my head.
Give it a nudge. It might be just the distraction we need to reach the mother crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
What is it, boy?
What's going on? Oh shit. Oh, don't tell me this is gonna be a messed up scene.
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal.
I like how he just jumps up there without a problem.
This way.
Now we play Assassin's Creed. Also, that just reminds me of Dark Souls going up. Yeah. Is this because of Baham fire in the sky? Oh, wait. I know why. Okay.
The city's on fire.
I'm sure Goots is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
This way. Right? Yeah, this way.
Watchman or sentry is to be slain on sight. But spare the citizenry. His Highness's orders were clear. The people are...
Those were Imperial Dragoons.
That means Dion. The problem is that Clive is going to get in the middle of this and Joshua is going to backhand him.
What in the hell is going on?
Let's go and see.
Right. But first we find Goots.
Yeah, we need to find...
I just hope he's all right.
You there! Identify yourself!
We have to.
Over here! Over here!
I know I made it look easy, you know? That person got yeeted up there. I'm even surprised I even got that off. New enemies. I have to do like 20,000 something damage.
Nice try.
And bye-bye.
There's no doubt about it. They're dragoons. What is this then? A civil war?
Yeah? Dion had enough.
Never thought I'd be glad to fall into a sewer.
Okay. That's a crab. Playing an online game. What online game are you playing?
What of the men and women in the market district? The evacuation is complete, Justice. Good. Then all that remains is to dethrone the Pretender.
There it is. The bell tower.
Right. Let's go.
Yeah, we need to get there fast. Oh, it's just all potions.
Ah, no goods left.
Oh yeah, here we go. And now I play baseball with them. Oh, I know what that is. Yeah, I know what it is. I never played it though. I hate the wyverns, I swear. Nope, come here. More enemies. Oh, that's a wyvern. Go down. I didn't. Oh shit, I leveled up. I'm level 36. My strength is 90 now. My defense and attack is really high now.
Damn it. We'll have to find a way around.
I'm assuming with the blue light? No. Where are we going? Right here. Got it. I'm pretty much healing myself every time I see one of these. Oh.
Hold on, kids. We're coming.
I wish he would actually find Joshua so he understands what the what the hell's going on. Because he's gonna end up fighting Bahamut and he's gonna really mess some things up. Well, there you go. Go back down. Okay, I should be able to get everything. Gotta love how they hide nice. Yeah, like I was saying, I've never played it, but I know what it is. They're giving me some shit. Probably boss battle time then. Yeah, this usually means boss battle. Let's go. Let's fight whoever's in here.
Can you see him anywhere?
That's a dragon. Here's an ice dragon.
It must be one of the Dragoon's pets.
And down you go. See if I can lower some health down.